All eyes on Marcus Rashford. He's been in terrific form, as evidenced by 4 goals in 3 games. Stay with us. Well, they say it never stops raining in Manchester. It's a typically grey night here at Old Trafford, but we're expecting plenty of colour out there on the pitch. I'm Derek Ray, perched here on the commentary gantry, and sitting alongside me to provide expert analysis is Stuart Robson. And we've got Premier League action coming right up. It's Manchester United facing Everton.
Yes, thanks as always, Derek. We've got 2 good teams here, so I'm anticipating a really good game. The atmosphere is electric inside the stadium before kick-off, and hopefully we're not disappointed.
Number 8, Bruno Fernandes. And number 10, Marcus Rashford.
Good luck.
And here's the lineup for Manchester United. David De Gea begins in goal. Luke Shaw starts with Ricardo Pereira in the fullback positions. Declan Rice starts with Casemiro in the centre of the pitch. And the responsibility of leading the line today goes to Marcus Rashford. And here's the team for Everton. Jordan Pickford is the keeper. Abdoulaye Doucouré plays alongside Idrissa Gueye in central midfield. And in this tactical setup, they have just the one player in attack.
Enjoy the game, and thank you for attending Old Trafford.
And now they get the ball rolling. Doucouré. Idrissa Gueye. He's given it straight to the opposition. Rashford. Options in the centre. Very quick thinking there. Bruno Fernandes. And now Shaw. Casemiro. Has eyes for goal. A goal in the early stages. Precisely what they had been planning.
Well, I have to say, this is a really good goal. Just watch his technique here. He just hits through the back of the ball with such power. There's no stopping that.
So Everton restart the game, well aware that the pressure has been applied. How will they respond? Well, as we look at the table, the opportunity very much there for the hosts to go top if they can win.
Well, they've certainly had a great start to the season, and they've played some really good football. Hopefully we get more of the same today.
Buendia. It's looking promising. Rashford! Oh yes, a goal! Exactly what they were looking for, and he's come up with it.
Well, here it is again, and the pace in which they break forward is devastating. It's so hard to defend against, and Rashford's finish gives the keeper no chance. He hits it with such venom.
So the ball rolling again. 2-0 the score. And a good-looking pass. Onana. Can they trouble the opposition this time? Townsend. Oh, a vital interception. Kaoru Mitoma. Options in the middle. Shaw. Rice. Very much run-of-the-mill as saves go. Rashford. Rashford unable to hold it. Gray. Emiliano Buendia. And a good challenge to bring that attack to an end. Well, the counter chance looks very real. Well, it petered out. Could reduce the deficit. Well, it really wasn't a great effort, was it?
This is a message for all away supporters. Can you please remain seated after the game, and your coach will be here at the turnstiles. Thank you.
And back with Bruno Fernandes. He could pick out a teammate. A meaty but fair challenge, and it will be a throw-in. Idrissa Gueye. Excellent use of the ball as they make their way forward. Oh, surely! A goal! And it's very much game on here.
Well, here's the replay, and you see it was a good finish. But the keeper at his near post has to do a lot better. He's got to have that near post covered for me.
So moving once more, and Everton right back in this contest now. Manchester United keep the ball, advantage. Plenty of forward momentum here, but can they produce? Rice. A really top-notch piece of defending. Neil Maupay. Marcus Rashford. Shaw. And can they prize them open now? I think I spoke too soon. Wasn't the best of passes finally. Over the touchline for what will be an Everton throw. And with that, the attack fizzles out. Shaw. Maupay. Now with Townsend. Gueye. Superb defensive judgment to end the attack. Bodies forward and the break looks on. Shaw. Rice with it. Now, do they mean business on this occasion? Well, nothing comes of it. It looked promising. And behind it goes the concession of a corner here. Can he deliver it with accuracy? Well, it has come to nothing. Mopé. Realising that it might be opening up on the opposite flank. Godfrey. And that's an important intervention. And so the first half story has been written. Half-time here at Old Trafford. Well, one thing we'd have to say about Marcus Rashford in that first half, very difficult to subdue. What did you make of what you saw from him?
Well, I thought he had a very good first half, and key to that was his movement. Time and time again, he got in behind the opposition, and he was a real threat throughout the game. And I'm sure we're going to see more of him in the second half.
Underway at Old Trafford. And now Shaw. Casemiro. Has eyes for goal. A goal in the early stages. Precisely what they had been planning. It's looking promising. Rashford! Oh yes, a goal! Exactly what they were looking for. Excellent use of the ball as they make their way forward. Oh, surely! A goal! And it's very much game on here.
Substitution for Manchester United.
The second half underway. United with the advantage, but no room for complacency.
Ricardo Pereira to be replaced by number 4, Sandro Tonali, and number 29, Aaron Wan-Bissaka.
Rashford. Bruno Fernandes. In it goes! Delighted to be 2 in front. Things look good for them now.
Well, as you can see from the replay, it's the perfect through ball from Rashford, and then it's a top-class strike from Fernandes. His technique is absolutely spot on. Just look at the power he generates here.
So there it is, 3-1 the current scoreline here.
Fernandes!
Gray. Well, we always enjoy bringing you live action on EA TV and Premier League action coming up. It's Manchester United facing Arsenal. And they're keeping their opponents moving and guessing. Has a go. And the keeper more than equal to the task. Delivering it. Well, did his job defensively. Shaw. This is Varane. Rice. And now Rashford. Superb block. And there's the delivery. And the danger's still on. Rice. Buendia. And able to get a body in the way. Townsend. Can he find the right pass? It's a good-looking ball in behind. Defended well.
Well, United have certainly controlled the ball, as you can see. They've passed it well, their movement's been good, and they've been
Oh,
well...
Stewart's a chance! Oh, he's missed, but by a minuscule margin.
Well, he couldn't have made better contact than that. His technique is brilliant. He's so unlucky there.
Replaced by number 7, Dwight McNeil.
Well, we have 30 minutes to go. Idrissa Gueye. And a friendly reminder that we have more action from the Premier League coming up. It's Everton facing Bournemouth.
Well, the fixtures are coming thick and fast. It should be a good game, that. Hopefully I've not just given it the commentator's curse.
Bruno Fernandes. Chance to finish. That's high-level goalkeeping.
Well, that's a fantastic save. He's such a good keeper.
So the corner played into the box. Not messing around with that clearance. Able to get a body in the way. And a goal! What a magnificent display! It's such a one-sided contest here.
Well, here it is again, and the defending simply isn't good enough. They have to react quicker, deal with the danger and show more urgency, none of which they did, and that's the result.
So the action underway once more, and it's beginning to look as though it's a case of how many for United. In it goes! Such a complete performance, 4 in front now.
Well, here you can see it again. Good run, great strength and a composed finish under pressure. That's a top-class goal.
A glut of goals, 5-1 it is. Well, such a high degree of difficulty, not quite in the end.
Well, how good was that? It's such a difficult piece of skill, which he made look so easy. That deserved a goal.
"20 minutes remaining. Into the advanced position. Rashford. Now with Wan-Bissaka. Body on the line. Well, the conditions look pretty good for the counter-attack. Gray. Well, nothing for the players in the middle to work with. Rashford unable to hold it. Mopé. Tonali with it. Buendia. And intercepting it. Mopé. Well, flinging himself up the ball. And now the delivery. Oh, super header, but the goalkeeper was up to the task. Well, a corner right on the back of the last one. Playing it in. Well, still an issue here. Townsend. Getting in there to intercept. Bruno Fernandes. And the counter looks on here. Options available. Can they keep it going? Marcus Rashford in position. Oh, and it goes! Now he has his hat-trick. A special moment for him.
Well, just look at this again. The speed of counter-attack is so impressive, and he does well to read the flight of the ball, to be fair. Almost just cushions it beyond the goalkeeper, and that seemed to catch him off guard. A really good, controlled finish.
It's a massive lead, and it's very hard to imagine them losing it now. Townsend. Rashford. Oh, good reflexes from the keeper, and the danger averted. Let's see about the delivery. Oh, great header. Smart stop, though. Well, a chance for them again to play it over from the corner flag. Who's going to get on the end of it? Well, no danger now. Fernandes. Can he finish this? Just couldn't get it through. And over comes the corner. Well, it still could be dangerous. Oh, burying them beneath an avalanche of goals. No let up here.
Well, here it is again, and when you clear the ball, you have to get height and distance on it to give your defence time to readjust. They don't do that, it's a poor clearance, and suddenly the ball's in the back of the net.
Goal for Manchester United, number 23, Luke Shaw.
Idrissa Gueye. Unsuccessfully cut out. Rashford. Bruno Fernandes. Nicely cut out. Onana. Gray. And the referee blows for full time. Positives for Manchester United. 3 points for them. What did you make of it all?
Well, Derek, what a good performance that was. They did most things right, and their attacking play was inventive and had a real cutting edge. That was a really dominant display from them today.
And now Shaw. Casemiro has eyes for goal. A goal in the early stages. Precisely what they had been planning. It's looking promising. Rashford! Oh, yes! A goal! Exactly what they were looking for. Excellent use of the ball as they make their way forward. Oh, surely! A goal! And it's very much game on here. Rashford. In it goes! Delighted to be 2 in front. Things look good for them now. Has a go. And the keeper more than equal to the task. Chance to finish. That's high-level goalkeeping.
Well, that's a fantastic save. He's such a good keeper.
Able to get a body in the way. And a goal! What a magnificent display! It's such a one-sided contest here. In it goes! Such a complete performance. 4 in front now. Well, such a high degree of difficulty, not quite in the end.
Well, how good was that? It's such a difficult piece of skill, which...
Mopé. Well, flinging himself up the ball. Oh, super header, but the goalkeeper was up to the task. Well, a corner right on the back of the last one. Can they keep it going? Marcus Rashford in position. Oh, and it goes! Now he has his hat-trick. A special moment for him. Rashford. Oh, good reflexes from the keeper and the danger averted. Oh, great header. Smart stop, though. Not a chance for them again to play it over from the corner flag. And over comes the corner. Well, it still could be dangerous.
Could we just grab a minute of your time for a few questions? Thank you for your time.
Hi, good to see so many of you here. Questions one at a time, please. That's all. Thank you, guys.
From the English capital, a very special occasion. Arsenal against Manchester United, a game everyone is thoroughly looking forward to. Live coverage coming your way next here on EA TV. Always a terrific venue to watch a football match. I'm talking about the Emirates Stadium here in North London. My name is Derek Ray, excited to be bringing you match commentary. And alongside me, my broadcasting partner, Stuart Robson. And very much looking forward to bringing you action from the Premier League. It's Arsenal taking on Manchester United.
Thanks, Derek. Well, often we talk about the tactics, the individual players that are missing, but so often it's the mentality of the players that is key to winning any football game. Which of these teams has the right attitude today is the big question.
Number 20, Jorginho. Number 8, Martin Odegaard. Number 7, Bukayo Saka.
And a look at the starting lineup for Arsenal. Jorginho plays alongside Martin Odegaard in central midfield, and the main forward is Gabriel Jesus. The lineup for Manchester United. David De Gea between the posts. Luke Shaw starts with Ricardo Pereira in the fullback positions. And the focal point in attack today, Marcus Rashford.
Thanks for Emirates Stadium. Enjoy the game.
Might well be a game to savour. Manchester United kick off. Wonderful challenge and a throw-in coming up. Rashford. Making sure it didn't get past him. Well, that's how to keep the opposition at bay. White. Now with Jorginho. Very quick thinking there. Rashford. Well, sometimes we look for an explanation and just can't find one, but the truth of the matter is Liverpool have been well below par.
Well, Derek, I expected them to be the team to beat this year, but they just haven't got going. They need to find some form pretty quickly.
Thomas Partey. In a position from which they could potentially do a bit of damage here. Failure to keep the ball by Arsenal. Can he convert? And a goal! Not wasting much time today. They strike first.
Well, just look at this. That was so close to coming back into play, but it doesn't matter. They all count.
And back underway, 1-0 it is. Well, I'm hearing that something has happened in the City game. Let's hear all about it from Alex.
It's a goal for Newcastle. It was a volley that was mishit. It totally fooled everyone, including the goalkeeper. They're the first on the score sheet here with 12 minutes played.
Many thanks, Alex. Buendia. Martinelli. Now Zinchenko. Jorginho. Jorginho. And it's Gabriel Jesus. Nicely blocked, but he's got to get rid of it. Fernandes. Very alert defending to cut off the supply. Well, there to intercept. Martin Ødegaard. Oh, tremendous vision. And a chance to whip it in here. Makes the move to the inside. And blocked for now. And it's Gabriel Jesus. Well, decent save there.
Well, they won't get too many opportunities today, so they have to capitalise from set pieces like this.
He's driven in the corner. Goalkeeper doing his job, getting the touch. Growing pressure here, and another corner. Short corner it is. And it crossed the byline, a goal kick as a result. Rafael Varane. Emiliano Buendia. Fernandes. Failure to keep the ball by United.
Well, as we can see, Arsenal have dominated the ball in the last 15 minutes and look like scoring every time they go forward. They do need to extend their lead, though, while they're playing so well.
Yes, who knows, maybe another opportunity in the works for them. And a fine tackle. Bruno Fernandes. Buendia. Oh, he looks threatening. A fine block. Well, the referee letting them continue, but now it's going to be a booking.
Well, he tried to play the advantage, but he was always going to come back to that challenge.
Who can they pick out? Well, the danger is still there. Well, it looked as though it had a chance of going in.
Well, he should make the keeper work there, but you sense a goal is coming.
And news coming through from the Amex Stadium. Someone has scored there, but who? Here's Alex.
It's a goal for West Ham. It's now 1-0 with 35 minutes played.
Could be. And it's in. A goal for Manchester United, who find themselves now level.
Well, as you can see, he hits this with so much power, but just look at the follow-through. So athletic. That's a dynamic strike.
So back underway. One goal apiece here.
Bruno Fernandes.
Gabriel. On to Jorginho. Good pass. And he keeps going. Can he play it in? Well, he went strongly into the challenge, and the result is a throw-in. Getting in there to take it away. Bruno Fernandes. Emiliano Buendia. Pereira. United couldn't keep it. Well, it looks like there's been a goal at the Etihad. Over to Alex for the details.
It's a goal from Manchester City.
And he scored not once but twice. They simply cannot stop him. And no wonder he's enjoying himself.
Well, here you can see what a good goal this is. He hits it so cleanly and the keeper has no chance. That's a great strike.
So the game restarted by Arsenal. A wake-up call for the Arsenal players, perhaps. Can they construct a response? A message delivered from the referee to the fourth official. 3 minutes on the board. Well, a top-notch piece of defensive judgment. Buendia. Ricardo Pereira. Crossing possibilities. And time is up as far as the first half is concerned here at the Emirates. Well, terrific stuff from Bruno Fernandes in the first half. What did you think of his contribution?
Well, he's been brilliant. He finished his goals really well. He's shown a great awareness of how to find space, and his movement has caused them all sorts of problems. Surely he'll get his hat-trick in the second half.
And the match begins. Failure to keep the ball by Arsenal. Can he convert? And a goal! Not wasting much time today. They strike first. Well, decent save there.
Well, they won't get too many opportunities today, so they have to capitalise.
Goalkeeper doing his job, getting the touch. Well, the danger is still there. Well, it looked as though it had a chance of going in.
Well, he should make the keeper work there, but you sense a goal is coming.
Could be. And it's in. A goal for Manchester United, who find themselves now. Well, it looks like there's been a goal at the Etihad. Over to Alex for the details.
It's a goal.
And he scored not once, but... Back underway with Arsenal trying to find a route back into the match. A chance maybe from the wide position. A good and fair challenge. Is it going to end up being productive for them? Jorginho. Oh, closed down straight away. Moving forward effectively. Oh, fine stop.
Well, just listen to the fans. They know this is a big chance here.
They take it short. Jorginho. Oh, good defending to stop a decent-looking attack. Declan Rice. Poor attempt at a pass, really. Jorginho. Moving it forward. Gabriel Jesus. Interception to snuff out the danger.
Well, there it is. United haven't had as much of the ball, but they've certainly shown an ability to counter-attack when they win it back. I expect more of the same. I think it's been a really good performance from them so far.
Marcus Rashford. Bruno Fernandes has it. And just making the run a bit too early. Offside as a result. Jorginho. And Arsenal now find themselves in potentially a dangerous position. Well, it didn't worry the keeper. Partey. Well, that's how to keep the opposition at bay. And Gabriel Jesus, confident, and he's made it a brace for himself. The defender's just unable to stay with him, and he's having a field day.
Well, here's the replay, and what a pass this is from Jesus. But when he shoots, I expected him to go across the goalkeeper. He should never beat the goalkeeper inside that near post. That's not good keeping.
So underway again, and it's a story of parity. 2 goals apiece in this one. Ricardo Pereira. And a goal to fill you in on in the Brighton game. Details come from Alex Scott.
It's a second goal for West Ham United. They've pulled ahead by 2 with 67 minutes played.
Many thanks, Alex. Martinelli. Moving the ball forward with purpose. Making progress. He'll try his luck here. But the keeper takes charge, and it was pretty straightforward. Jorginho. Gabriel Jesus. Using all his defensive acumen to cut it out. Bruno Fernandes.
Thank you.
Bruno Fernandes. Well, he stopped them in their tracks. And into the last 15 minutes of action. Buendia. Now Casemiro. Happy to take on the shot. Terrific block. Jesus. It's with Ødegaard. Jorginho. And with the teams locked together, Arsenal chasing and chasing that winner. Well, he read that brilliantly at the back. Well, there's been a goal at the Amex Stadium, so let's quickly send it over to Alex.
Another for West Ham United. They've extended their lead to 3 with just under 10 minutes left to play.
Cheers, Alex. Very quick thinking there. Buendia. Now with Rashford. Well, it looked highly promising, but they got nothing out of it.
Well, Arsenal have to get the ball forward quickly now. The crowd are demanding just that little bit more effort. What a finish we've got on our hands here.
Promising attack, this. Partey. On to Jorginho. Real chance. Oh, fine save. And it remains all square.
Well, he saves his team there. That's a big moment for the keeper.
Well, they are committed to making the substitution here. And short it is. Martinelli. Lobotka. We've had the official word. There will be a minimum of 2 added minutes. Who can they pick out? Oh, can you believe it? With so little time left, surely that will be the winner. Amazing scenes here.
Well, let's look at this again. It's a decent delivery into the box, but the finish is far too easy. He doesn't even have to jump. How has he afforded that much space? It's a tidy header, but really poor defending.
Well, the action underway once more, and no shortage of entertainment. The referee's whistle for full time, and here's the big story. No points at all for Manchester United.
Yes, Derek, it was a tight game between 2 very good sides, but they lost concentration late on, and it's cost them dearly. They'll need to get over that quickly.
Well, a good performance as usual from Martin Ødegaard. How would you sum up his contribution?
Well, what more could you ask for? His build-up play was clever, his movement was dynamic, and he scored a couple of goals. What a player he is.
And so the battle commences. Failure to keep the ball by Arsenal. Can he convert? And a goal! Not wasting much time today. They strike first. Well, decent save there.
Well, they won't get too many opportunities today, so they have to capitalise.
Goalkeeper doing his job, getting the touch. Well, the danger is still there. Well, it looked as though it had a chance of going in.
Well, he should make the keeper work there, but you sense a goal is coming.
Could be. And it's in. A goal for Manchester United, who find themselves now. Well, it looks like there's been a goal at the Etihad. Over to Alex for the details.
It's a goal.
And he scored not once, but twice. They simply cannot. Moving forward effectively. Oh, fine stop.
Well, just listen to the fans. They know this is a big chance.
And Gabriel Jesus, confident with it. And he's made it a brace for himself. The defender's just unable to stay with him. Partey. Real chance. Oh, fine save. And it remains all square.
Well, he saved his team there. That's a big moment for the keeper.
Who can they pick out? Oh, can you believe it? With so little time left, surely that will be the winner.
Can we just grab a minute of your time for a few questions? That'll be all, thank you.